do a quick dry fire exercise. Now this is gonna sound kind of crazy, but your dry fire, if you assess it as good all the time, I know that you're doing it wrong. And what I mean by that is a dry fire by design should replicate problems that we know that we're having with live fire, or we should be training through them. Like one common thing we've been seeing already today, somebody draws their gun, starts shooting, boom, then they driving down on the pistol, then they clamp down on the grip properly, and then everything centers up. I look at that, that's a dry fire problem. Because what they're doing is they're drawing and they're getting on they're getting the gun where they want. There's no ammunition at home. Of course, they're getting the pistol there, but they're not accountable for the pressure that they need. Then now we're shooting live ammo. People want to do it quickly and all that. So then the pressure's changing. Does that make sense to everybody? Yeah. So like that problem was created dry. So I know it sounds weird, but if you feel like, yeah, because that I know that person did. They drove like, oh yeah, that's fast, cool, fast. Yep, fast. Wow, like my dick is huge, it's so fast. But they're not accountable for the pressure. This is the problem, all right? So we'll do a similar concept, but we're gonna do this with trigger control. So how many of you experience it where the sight comes down out of recoil, you perceive it where you want, and then you smash the trigger and you push the shots down? Good, there are those of you that are paying attention and those that are lying. This is good, all right? All right, so you take a look at my finger position. I'm gonna take my finger and put it just off of the trigger at the tone. Like, instead of reacting to something visual, I'm gonna react to the buzzer. I hear the beep and I'm gonna press through the trigger. Now, when making you keep your finger off the trigger, this is again to make it more realistic, make it harder, make you accountable for what you're doing. If you go ahead and prep the trigger up to the wall or press up to the wall, then beep, press through, is that realistic? No, I mean, if you wanna, like, I don't give a shit, if you wanna press or whatever, that is fine, but it has to be real, it has to be at speed. It has to be realistic speed. All right, so, take a look at the muzzle of the pistol, this will tell you a lot. Beep, click, go again, click, watch again. You see that? Okay, so here's what I'll say to you. If you're right-handed and you've got hits down in the lower left of the target, you need to dry fire and you see your sight slash down to the left. A few repetitions. Why? Because like, okay, I know that I'm doing that when I shoot bullets. That's not that's no doubt about it. We see where the holes were patched. It's like, and now I start doing dry fire. It's like, yep, I'm simulating the thing I know I'm doing. And from there, I'll keep going the same pace. No, that's not good. Okay. Was that one good? Well, watch again.
No.
What's wrong?
You went too slow.
No, but it was really accurate.
Well, you went too slow.
Yeah, it's like, again, this is not realistic to what we're trying to do. So we're saying here is like, don't be shy, like lean into those errors and try to work through them. Because this is how you're actually going to improve. All right? So we'll stand online and do this drill. As you get better and better, finger more and more and more off the trigger as a start position, just to make this harder. Because again, you have to move your finger through without flexing up your whole hand. Here's another idea, depending on what you do for work. Is this a realistic start position? Yeah. So, I mean, if you've never tried this, it's really different to put your finger in the guard and very quickly roll through the pressure without flexing your whole hand. Okay? So this is what we're gonna do. Yeah, that'll be you, tough guy. Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course. That'll be everybody. Yeah, it's very difficult to do. So we're gonna do this dry with everybody, then we'll split you into the groups and we'll do the same drill with live ammunition. And you'll see, and again, the idea is don't be shy. We're gonna induce the errors. We're gonna try to work through it. Now, what do you think you should put your brain on? One thing you should put your brain on while you're doing this.
Don't mess with your right hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna be hyper aware of the muscles in my dominant hand. That's telling me everything. That's like, my brain is here. Like, aiming at the spot and letting the sight flow there, my conscious mind's not on that. Instead, it's on my hand and the hand pressure. Make sense? All right, let's get up to the yellow line. We'll try this.